हवाओं से वो टूटकर किसी के ऊपर गिर सकते हैं। जो पेड़ हैं उनके ऊपर इसका असर पड़ेगा, उसके टूटने का डर रहता है। और रंजित, क्योंकि ये सारी चीज़ें अंधेरे के समय होगी, तो इसके वजह से जो अभियान है, जो रक्षा अभियान है, या फिर लोगों को कहीं पर बचाना हो या कहीं पर कोई परेशानी हो जाए, अंधेरे में इस ऑपरेशन को करना अपने आप पे एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज होने वाला है। और ऐसे में जो अधिकारी हैं उनका भी यही कहना है कि जो कुछ किया जाएगा वो सुबह सुबह किया जा सकता है। अब उनके सामने चैलेंजेस क्या क्या होंगी वो भी देख लीजिए। मछुआरे रहते थे समुद्री तट पर, आपने उनको तो हटा दिया वहाँ पर, लेकिन उनके जो घर हैं वो वही हैं। हर किसी के घर मजबूत नहीं है, लोगों ने अपने मूल्यवान वस्तुओं को वहाँ पर रखा है। और अंकित, हम जिस बीच पर थे वहाँ पर कई सारे ठेले थे, वहाँ पर कई सारे ऐसे जगह थे, दुकानें थी जहाँ से लोग खरीदारी करते थे, लेकिन वो सारी चीज़ें पानी में बह गई हैं। जो हम देख पाए हैं वहाँ पर वो दुकानें बह गई हैं, लोगों के उस पर सामान थे। तो ये जब एक बार तूफान चला जाएगा तो मछुआरे अपने घर की तरफ आएंगे, घर पर उसका असर हुआ होगा। हमने दोपहर को भी रिपोर्ट करके बताया, जो मवेशियाँ हैं, जो घोड़े हैं, जो जानवर हैं, उन्हें सुरक्षित स्थानों पर हर जगह पर नहीं ले जाया गया, उन पर इसका असर पड़ सकता है। साथ ही साथ जो लोगों की दुकान थी यहाँ पर, वो जब पानी में चला गया है तो उनके जो खाने पीने की समस्या है वो बढ़ सकती है, उस पर इसका असर पड़ सकता है। ऐसे कई सारी चीज़ें हैं जिसे लेकर अब प्लानिंग की जा रही है। और जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि हवा तो तेज़ है ही, लेकिन उसके साथ ही जब तेज़ बारिश भी होगी तो इसका प्रभाव और पड़ेगा। जहाँ पर हम मौजूद हैं वो एक निचला हिस्सा है, समुद्री तट के पास निचला हिस्सा होने के वजह से यहाँ पर जो सड़कें हैं उसमें जल जमाव का भी जो खतरा है वो बढ़ जाता है। तो ट्रांसपोर्ट के लिए भी अगर एनडीआरएफ या बाकी लोगों का आना होगा, उसमें उन्हें कई सारे चैलेंजेस आएंगे। रोड्स को क्लियर करना होगा, जिस तरह से हम उनकी ओर से गाइडलाइंस आ रहे हैं वो पढ़ रहे हैं, तो जो असर पड़ सकता है। तो इन सारी चीज़ों को देखकर कई सारी चीज़ें की गई हैं। अच्छी बात यह है कि समुद्री तट के पास से लोगों को हटा लिया गया है और उसका प्रभाव हम दोपहर से ही देख पा रहे हैं। जो बीच था वो आधा किलोमीटर दूरी वाला बीच था समुद्र से, वो तो पूरी तरह से पानी में गया, उसके आगे तक पानी आ गया था, जिसकी वजह से वहां से लोगों को हटाना पड़ा। लोगों के वहां पर चीजें थी जिनसे
at this stage. Tanushree, tell your camera person to please focus on you right now so that we can come across to you. And Tanushree, just wait over there. We've got the camera on you. Wait for 1 minute as Sohit finishes. We'll come to you within a few minutes. Stay put. Sohit, go ahead.
प्रशासन के सामने तूफान के गुजर जाने के बाद और जो हवाएं हैं वो जरूर जैसे जैसे समय बीतता जा रहा है वो काफी तेज होते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। यहाँ से बीच पर हम जाते थे, समुद्र पर इसका पूरी तरह से असर पड़ा है। और ऐसे ही आप समझ लें कि जब तट से टकराएगा, अंधेरे का समय होगा, तब इसका और भी प्रभाव देखने मिल सकता है। अंकित,
come back to Sohit in a moment. Go ahead, Tanushree, tell us what's happening.
Well, we are 10 kilometers away from the Kachchh port where the landfall was going to happen, but now, as you rightly mentioned, it has commenced somewhere between Mandvi and Karachi, and it is 70 kilometers away from the Kachchh port. And as you can see right now in the visuals, we can barely stand. The wind speed has massively picked up. What we are learning from the naval teams which have been stationed at the Kachchh port is that the wind speed right now is at somewhere about 100 kilometers per hour. It is going to go till 115 to 125 kilometers per hour, and that kind of a wind speed, as we all know, Vishnu, has the potential of uprooting hundreds of trees, bringing down the temporary shelters, the temporary houses, and that's why all the people have been asked again and again to not venture out, stay indoors. And that's a good thing which is happening, that people are not coming out on the streets. Absolutely all the streets, all the roads, in this particular area of Gujarat are lying desolate. They are empty. But right now, there is what we are learning from this on the naval teams on the ground, that there can be a serious damage, serious destruction to the critical infrastructure, which is of course the power line, the power connection, the telecommunication, the public and health, the health department, the health infrastructure. But that is something which the state government is going to look at later, once the cyclone passes away, once the cyclone dies down. As of now, there is only one priority with the state government as well as with the with the navy, the naval teams, the NDRF and the SDRF, Vishnu, that there should be no loss of lives of humans. That's the only priority right now, that there should be zero casualty, and that streak at least till now has been maintained. We really hope that the impact is as less as possible. but the wind speed now is massively picking up. Where we are standing right now, you can see that it's not even one of the main seas, it's just one of the shores we are standing at, and you can see that the tides, these are very high tides which I am showing you right now at the backdrop, and this is about 10 kilometers from the Kachchh port where initially the landfall was supposed to happen. And now nearly 1 lakh people, Vishnu, have been evacuated all across the state. Only in Kachchh more than 10,000 people were evacuated. They are right now living in shelter homes. I have been going to many shelter houses since morning, and I met the 70-year-old couple who told me that before Cyclone Biparjoy, they have witnessed at least 3 more cyclones, and every time a cyclone hit a coastal region in Gujarat, all the Kachchh houses are completely collapsed, and every time they have to go back, they have to build their houses from the scratch. This time around, they are saying all they want is the government to help them, and that's why Nirmala Sitharaman yesterday held a press briefing. She very categorically told the banks that whatever losses have been incurred by the farmers, by the fishermen, have to be that process of ensuring that they are given the due for their losses has to be expedited once the cyclone dies. But right now, with this kind of a wind speed, and as the wind speed definitely is going to go up, and the rainfall is obviously going to be severe till midnight, what we are looking at is that many trees could be uprooted, many loose or temporary houses or arrangements can be collapsed, and that's why people are asked continuously to stay inside and not venture out. Now I'll tell you that what the preparedness on the ground is. Naval teams, all the naval teams in Gujarat have been stationed at the Kachchh port with 25 specialized teams. Now these teams have the best of swimmers, have the best of tools to cut through the debris, to cut through the trees in case the trees collapse, in case the trees fall, and these teams also have the ships, the naval ships, in case there is a need for humanitarian aid and disaster relief. So all the preparedness is there on the ground. There are about 25 teams of NDRF, 13 teams of SDRF which are stationed here in the 7 districts which are affected, and all the teams are praying that there is no untoward situation. But with this kind of a wind speed, we can hope for the best, but in all likelihood trees will be uprooted on our way from Kachchh port till here. We were actually seeing many trees were constantly falling, and but the preparedness is such, Vishnu, and we have to give it to the state administration for that within seconds of a tree falling, earth mover is coming, it's cutting through the tree and it's clearing the way, ensuring that the situation doesn't worsen on the ground. But as of now, we are not hearing of any casualty, which is a good thing, and that's what the priority of the state and the central government as well was, to ensure that there is zero casualty. Now this place is about 10 kilometers from the Kachchh port and about 20 kilometers from Mandvi, and you can see that the wind speed is constantly picking up. It is on the rise, it's increasing with each passing second, and now all we can pray for is that the zero casualty streak remains to be intact, at least till the midnight, at least till the end of the day, because the landfall has already commenced. The process of landfall has commenced, and something which remains to be a worry for the administration, Vishnu, is that the diameter of the eye of the storm is about 50 kilometers, which is huge, and that's why the administration, the authorities are saying that all the people need to stay inside either shelter homes or their houses, because it's extremely dangerous to right now stay outside or stay on the streets. And that's why we are there, we are constantly giving updates to all our viewers who are watching us that the situation right now in the coastal areas of Gujarat is very dangerous, as the landfall has commenced of Cyclone Biparjoy. It is one of the most deadliest cyclone which is going to be witnessed by our country as per the Met Department. And you can see the wind speed is constantly picking up. It is constantly going up as the cyclone comes close to the bay. Back to you, Vishnu.